Welcome back to my channel, my beautiful beings of light. My name is Jeanette, and I am a high priestess. I am a high vibrational being. I am an earth angel. I'm a light worker. I am connected to the Most High, my Father, God, Ra. I am an ancient BCE old soul who has reincarnated on this planet at this time to help the collective raise their vibration as well as the planet. I am here as a messenger of the Most High. I am here to help. I am here also on another mission. I am here on a journey of unconditional love and somebody special that will come into my life to help me also bring about changes on this planet, always for the highest good of all. It's never for self. We don't work for self. We don't work for the man. We work for God, the Most High. I have some thank you, and I'm calling in my Creator, and I'm saying thank you, Creator, for your love, your guidance, your protections. I call in my protections, all of my archangels, my ascended masters, my galactic family, my deities, my spirit animals, my dragons, my fairies, my everything that there is, my son, my mom, my sister, my brother, and all those who have passed away, my loved ones. I love you all. Thank you. You have not passed on. You're still here. I know, because we always talk. And I'm so thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your protection. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your love, the gifts. I'm so thankful. I have a few messages that I received. First, I want to start by saying the Real Housewife Jen Shah pled guilty in wire fraud. God showed me this on my timeline on YouTube. For fraud case facing up to 14 years in prison. Jen Shah of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City has pleaded guilty for her role in fraudulent multi-estate telemarketing schemes. She has hurt a lot of people. She has used their information. She has stole. And God is bringing out everyone who has done any unethical, who is stealing from people. God is revealing all these people. God is making sure that they speak their truth, or you go to jail. But you have to go to jail for things that you are doing. Fraud, especially fraud. Especially scheming money, laundering, embezzlement. You're all going to go to jail. I am also, I've been getting Russia has been hacking our phones. That is a fact. That is a fact. Russia has been part of hacking our phones. I received the confirmation. I think it was from the tarot card reader, Moon, Star Moons, and Sun Tarot. And I was questioning because Russia kept coming. God keeps showing me Russia. There's something about Russia. I know there's other artifacts in Russia in regards to aliens that they have hidden over there. I don't know. I'm also receiving right now that the president is going to Israel. Israel has a lot of artifacts of ancient things that the public is not aware, and they're hiding it in Israel. I just want to say, if you are in the government and you are doing evil to humanity right now, with this new moon and this full moon in Capricorn, all your secrets will be exposed. All of it. All the secrets are being exposed. And good karma will come to those, and those who are on the other side, you will reap what you sow. Magical powers. Move objects with the minds and hands. We are able to move objects with our minds and our hands. That's why they don't want us to wake up. The government are having the collective under mind control, but you know what God said? No more. There are 7 beings on this planet with superpowers that are awakening to their true self to help the planet from the apocalypse. This is what I'm receiving. And this was 1:41 p.m. on July 12th that I channeled this message. And also on Fox 26 at 1:53 p.m., a funeral home director accused of illegally selling body parts. This is what they're doing to use for dark magic. There was a person on Fox 26, funeral home director accused of selling body parts. Okay? And their bodies were supposed to be cremated, and these people's loved ones, you never know what these people are doing to... I would make sure that my passed on loved ones is officially cremated, because I would like to see that for myself, like there. Because people are doing too much with people who work in funeral homes. That is very unethical, that they sell these body parts to satanic demons, people who are doing things. Even putting these people, I can't even tell you, because I see the images is very gross. And these souls are, they're not going to rest until they're finally put in the resting place. And they're going to go after these people who are doing this to them. So if you are a funeral caretaker and you work for the funeral home, make sure that these bodies are being placed in their proper places and they are cremated, because if not, they're going to come after you. I also got a channeling about, it was an intuition thing, like Son of Sam, 44 caliber bulldog revolver, LSD. This could be a man Ford sedan, cream colored park, illegally near a fire hydrant 1 block away from a murder site. Berkowitz claimed that he had been following the orders of the devil, who had been speaking through him. Harvey, his neighbor's dog. So Berkowitz was being dominated by the devil through a dog. So somebody is following a voice that they think is God, but it's not God. It's a demon that they conjured up, and this demon is speaking through other entities, and they're following this entity. And they're stalking women, and they're just preying on these women, even probably raping them. Someone is having paranormal events in their home. An angry husband or wife. That there is a house near. They don't want me to speak. Oh shit. Oh, excuse me. Oh, they just didn't want me to say this. Wait. Thank you, Father. Woo. There's a house near a tree in the woods. There's a well, a wishing well, a well. And in the well, there is a body. There's a body. Somebody's hiding a body. Somebody's hiding a body in a house under the basement. There could be a wishing well near the house. There could be a well in the house. There's a body. This body wants to be found. And this could have been a husband and a wife, and a husband could have killed his wife, or other way around, the wife killed the man. I don't know. But there's a body. Somebody has a body. And the well may be in the house, under the living room floor, or outside the house. The sun is out. The number is 10. So I'm receiving that is 10 o'clock area near the house, and where the sun comes in, and that's where the shining point is at, and when that's where it's directing where the body is at within that house. 10 by the house number, and 12 is very significant, and 461 is very significant. I don't know how this plays out, but it could be 416, it could be January, no, 461. This person could have been born in 461, or April 16 could be significant. I don't know. It's just the numbers. 10 and 12 is very significant here. I watched The Ring, and this came from the movie The Ring, because intuitively God sends me to watch movies. So Spirit guides me. So I watched, and it wasn't that scary. I don't know why people are scared of this movie, because it's really not that scary. It's just about a husband and a wife. When one was mentally ill, they were both mentally ill. And they created this tape, and this tape was created, and there was, anyway, you gotta watch the movie. I watched The Ring, which I was guided to watch, and intuitively see this message. Husband and wife and child. Wife was mentally ill, killed her own daughter. Somebody killed their own daughter. Okay, then on July 14, 2022, I don't know, sometimes I write so fast. Anan, High Priestess of God. Oh, Anun, High Priestess of the Sun God, and second priest of Amun under Amenhotep, another official name, Aye, who ruled Egypt. And I'm going to read a piece of that. For a short time near the end of the dynasty, may also have been their son. Anun, Aaneanen, Then I channeled this message, intuitive message, July 14. The White. This is a series that I'm watching on Netflix. God is guiding me to watch the series for a reason. The White is episode series 1. I forgot the name of it. The White Violin. A powerful girl finally realized how powerful she is. She has 6 siblings who are also powerful, but she is the one with the ultimate power and is able to destroy anything and anyone with her powers. She grew up not knowing how powerful she was. Her father neglected her and kept her hidden from herself and siblings. She was the black sheep of the family, but in this episode I receive an intuitive message that everyone's secrets will be coming out. It will be coming to the light, and a very big tower crumbling down will be happening for many. I feel 7 different groups or more will be exposed nationally, and it will change or begin to change our world and start bringing it into balance. I believe this has to happen in order to save Mother Gaia. I saw a full moon in that movie, and it's just so funny. There was a full moon yesterday, and I watched this episode yesterday. In this episode, and it sent me a message that nothing will be hidden anymore. All who hide any hidden agenda will be exposed very quickly. The curse and the veil over the collective has been broken. God is revealing everything, even superpowers that we have within our own DNA. No more lies. The truth will be told, and the government has no choice but to bring it out to the public. Their time is up. God has taken control of his world, and people no longer will be oppressed. There is and I wrote again that there was a full moon in Capricorn. So, if you know about the full moon in Capricorn, know that secrets ain't secrets. So be very careful about what you're doing. Also, as far as I can remember, I walked this planet as a dinosaur. Intuitively, I was receiving this message God was sending. I was a plant eater, and there are reptilians. So the plant eaters are reptilians. So we are in this phase where reptilians and vegans, I don't know, you put it together. You know what I'm saying. Someone is very and then I got another message. I was listening to a song called Hoja en Blanco by Aniba. It's the Spanish song. I channel Spanish songs. I channel them, and God gives me messages as well as the English ones. Someone is very regretful for the way they treated someone in their lives. That was very good to them, and always had their best intentions and love for this person. This person is not able to sleep knowing that they will be this person is not able to sleep knowing that the person that showed them love is going into another relationship. So somebody's heart, whatever, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and people move on. You know what? You can't hold on to the past. The past is over. People just move on, move forward and start a new life. And whatever you did wrong, just see that shadow that was shown to you and work on it and say, you know what, I forgive myself and I move on. Can't hold anybody down. The magic didn't work. Anything that you guys put out, it was all sent back. Okay, I do not accept anything that's not from my highest good. I do not allow any entities or energies, even astral traveling into my dream state is not happening. You will be stuck for real. Because if you're going to spiritually attack me in my dream, that's where, and I always ask God. I always, whatever judgment is up to him. It's his doing. I'm not here to judge, but I'm not here to have anyone hurt me either. And I will not allow anyone to try to stop me from speaking my truth. And I also will not allow anyone to continue stalking me, okay? Because I am going outside every single day with my camera, and I will be filming every single person who is stalking me. Because this is not they track you. Every single place that I'm going, they're tracking. And I recorded yesterday. I'm doing my own stuff, okay? I'm doing my own documentary, okay? On how stalking is being done. And how, you know what? I don't film them like when I speak to them, because, you know, some of them are children. Some of them are young children, teenagers, okay? They have them like puppets, and they're like puppets, and I'm like, I really am in a 3D matrix. I mean, like, I see these people. I'm totally out of this. I'm not in this world, but I am living in this world, and I do see the things that are going on and how controlled people's minds are. And it's really sad, because people need to take control of their own lives and stop allowing people to make money off of them, when they could spend this time that they're doing tracking. They could use that time on something more productive, like healing, like getting to know who they are, rather than trying to pinpoint every space and every time that I'm at. That's really weird. Really, like, I mean, every single, like, every step that I'm taking, they're all over the place. And it's like, I'm gonna record my own stuff. They want to track me. I'm going to do my own research on gang stalking, on how they look, gang stalking somebody on their phone. Thank you, Father. Thank you. I am now going to read a piece of my ancestors. And I got permission from my ancestors. This is a book that I brought on the street, and it has, oh my God, Tutankhamun, the Golden Pharaoh. The civilizations of pharaohs has long stood as a beacon to the world, as a symbol of what is possible when people work together towards common goals. The kings of Egypt ruled for thousands of years over a land of harmony and prosperity, building pyramids that still stand tall, tunneling elaborate underground tombs, and erecting great temples to the gods. Egyptians, artisans, and craftsmen were the most skilled in the world, producing masterpieces of sculpture and exquisite jewels for all to admire and for other cultures to imitate. Although the pharaohs waged war when they had to, the ancient Egyptians valued tranquility and reconciliation, and signed the first peace treaty in history. using diplomacy instead of force. That's what we need in this planet at this time right now. Peace, treaties, not war. They married the sisters and daughters of their former enemies and brought young prince from vassal states to be raised in as their own son. As modern Egyptians, we follow in the path and laid down by our ancestors and strive for harmony and peace among the nations. We are here. We're back. This is what we are here for. We are here to make sure that the planet gets back into balance and harmony and peace and love and work together. Common grounds. We have suffered greatly from war and believe that the time for bloodshed is over. It is over, people. It is over. There's no more. We don't need to send our sons, our daughters into war anymore. There's no need for that. The wars that was being had was for greed. It wasn't for nothing else. There was no issue against anything. These were wars that were done unlawfully against the United States government. Had a lot to do with it. We speak to one another in language of civilizations and the beautiful monuments and artifacts that are the legacy of the pharaohs provide us with unique means of communication. Egypt offers these beautiful objects from the tomb of Tutankhamun, along with equally exquisite pieces from the era that preceded him. He wants his stuff back in his tomb. He wants all of his stuff back in his tomb. He is not going to rest until his things are back in his tomb. In a spirit of peace and goodwill, study from the past can illuminate the future. And by talking to one another and working together, we can strive to build a new era of greatness. This is the goal. This is the goal. No more war. No more. God is not having it. Our ancestors ain't having it. The archangels are not having it. The galactic family is not having it. Culture is the bridge in which people meet to resolve political differences and instability. For culture is a reflection of integrity and human conscience, enlightenment. Raise your consciousness. Be enlightened. Come into the center rather than all over the place. Okay? Because that is not going to win anything or resolve any issues. And that was H.E. Susan Mukbark, First Lady of Egypt. Culture is the bridge on which people meet to resolve political differences and stability. For culture is a reflection of, okay, I read that, right? Integrity, but I have to read it again so that way you guys are aware and conscious of what I am saying. Culture is the bridge of which people meet to resolve political differences and instability. For culture is a reflection of the integrity of human conscience and enlightenment. This is in turn an expression of our present and of our long history, which together we have shaped the main features of international relations. The exhibition of Tutankhamun comes to the United States of America with a noble message which has been hidden and not shown to many and not has spoken about. The exhibitions of Tutankhamun comes to the United States of America with noble message that gains its credibility and validity of this from centuries of ancient Egyptian history and wisdom. We are here to bring wisdom and knowledge to the collective, and they're trying to kill us to not bring these messages through. That's why they stalk me. That's why they poison me. That's why they have cameras in my home. That's why I'm being targeted. Not only by my ex and his girlfriends and whoever, okay? Not only by them or the Illuminatis, also by the government. This noble message is a message of peace. The peace that the world seeks. It is also an enlightened message that encourages dialogue among civilizations with the aim of helping all nations reach a common future. This future should depend on culture as a major instrument for a comprehensive peace. And this was written by Farah Hasmi, Minister of Culture. These are my ancestors. These are my ancestors. These are my ancestors, okay? The golden wood figures of a king wearing the crown of Upper and Lower Egypt from the tomb of Tutankhamun. They want their treasures back. I'm going to read a little bit more. Time 32. Now I'm going to save it for the next episode. I just load this one out. This one is already 32 minutes. And I will do another reading on my ancestors. And I just want to say thank you. And I just want to do one card pick from also the Ancient Wisdom Modern World or Oracle card. I want to see what is their message. It's all about peace. It's all about love. It's not about anything else. But the government wants to make it bigger and better. But it's about them. No. No. That time is over. You just want to live off of people. You want to sell their organs. You want to sacrifice them. You want to do rituals. You want to do magic on the collective. All that is over with. All that is done. The secret is out, and you will all be exposed. All who have done it, all who are currently doing it, all the children that has been hurt and killed in the interim of all this, it will be exposed. I achieve with integrity. I achieve with integrity. I achieve with integrity. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to achieve this world with integrity, not with war. I achieve with integrity. Where is it? 40, and that's 4 as balance, as stable foundation. Initiation into a spiritual practice is when a candidate makes the conscious decision to embark on evolutionary journey to new levels of consciousness and higher planes of understanding the reality in which we live and operate. And that's exactly what I'm saying here in this book, and that's exactly what my ancestors are saying here. The rite of passage has found its way through the mystery schools of ancient Egypt. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, my ancestors, for always, always, always validating what I am speaking, what is coming through, what you guys are guiding intuitively into. The enthusiasms of ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, Kabbalisms, Wiccan practice, and modern orders such as Freemasonry and the Order of the Eastern Star. Mystery schools such as these have often been shrouded in secrecy and bedeviled by notions of conspiracy, just like the government and all societies who are doing this. They're doing things evil under. They know about the power that we have, but they use it for their benefit, for the evil benefit. I don't use my powers for evil. I use it for good. However, the secrets kept are neither to hide nor to conspire, but to protect certain wisdoms that must be earned through time, effort, and proof of character. If the wisdom were to be freely revealed to the uninitiated, the power in this knowledge could find its way into the wrong hands and hearts and minds. So our superpowers, we have to go through several initiations, several steps, several levels of consciousness to be given these gifts. Because if we give it to all at once, somebody could destroy this world, and that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. And the ancient, that's why the Egyptian Book of the Dead speaks about initiating, going through levels of enlightenment, earning gifts. To the true initiate on the path of studying the mysteries of the universe, wisdom is received through different degrees as the candidate advances, various rituals, tests, and trials in which reveal the worth of the individual found in merit. So, I've been initiated. I am continuously being initiated. I continuously pass all my tests. All of my tests. There's so many tests that we go through throughout the whole entire lifetime. This is a school of learning. And if you don't know that by now, you need to understand, and you need to connect within yourself, so that way you understand who you truly are. Integrity is an essential part of the character of the ideal initiate into these mysteries, as living in alignment with integrity is living unified with truth, honesty, and virtue as a breathing embodiment of the principle of Mayat. The lightness within the feather of the scale, the pure of heart can understand. I achieve with integrity as when you are living as truth unified. Your reality reflects back to you with interrogated honesty. And that's, I said, from the moment that I reached my enlightenment, when I first awoken, when spirit came into my body, into my being, when I saw the light, when I saw the chains being rippled off of me, when I saw myself reborn and rebirthed and over and all everything that I've been through in my life, I saw the chains just ripped down. And I saw God. I kneeled down to the floor and I cried and I said, never again will I ever lie. Never again will I turn my world, my face against God. I vow to always be true and honest to my Father. And that's what I've been doing. And that's why I keep ascending. I learned my lessons. I learned not to hurt people. I learned not to lie. I learned how to stand and not let anybody bully me, get over on me. I stand in my truth. The order of the Eastern Star applies this concept through rites of passage, through the biblical heroines represented within their star. As death and life are eternal bound, the various process of life journey echoes lessons, and through metaphor we can relate to each through study of embodiment. The heroines of each star points are a reflection of the feminine. Three great lights of masonry, 333, Mason 333, which are charities, loving kindness, and truth. As a mirror to the masculine, three great lights of truth, relief, and brotherly love. Ada represents the ideal daughter, the season of youth and springtime, and the virtues of fidelity, loyalty, and intelligence. Martha embodies the ideal sister, the winter season, and faith, trust, fortitude, and the endless of life eternal. Esther, whose name literally translates to star, represents the ideal wife and the virtues of light, power, strength, and justice. Electa, the ideal mother, embodies the seasons of autumn and the virtues of hospitality, honor, love, and devotion. Ruth, the widow, is the summer season that embodies Ruth, the widow, is the summer season and embodies the true friend who acts in humble service as unwavering devotion to family and understands the power of even the smallest act of compassion. Shamanic teachings echo similar sentiments in honoring the four cardinal directions. As each student advances through north, east, south, and west, homage is paid to the wisdom within the certain directions and the lessons revealed through becoming an avatar for each archetype. The medicine wheel of the Lakota traditions honor the north as a representation of the evening, winter, mind, old age, and wisdom. The east represents the morning, spring, spirit, childhood, and generosity. The south represents the afternoon, summer souls, adolescence, and fortitude. And in the final west honors evening, autumn, body, adulthood, and bravery. To live fully and wholly in the ideal of integrity is to pause and remember to ask if you are embodying what you articulate. If what you articulate is in alignment with integrity. Integrity must be fully integrated in order to pass through the gates of higher learning and experience. I achieve with integrity means articulations in words as the intentions encoded in the vibrations of what you speak into the world. It is embodiment of the strength of your convictions and consciousness, a light shining with the luminescence of a star, the needlepoint of the compass, aware of truth in direction, the shimmering spirit of each season, reasons for passage, and the awareness of the potency within every great parable metaphor. I achieve with integrity. I will stand in my truth. I will only come from a space of love. There will be change in this planet. Trust and believe that. If you're not working with integrity for the highest good of all, then God has something for you. You're not walking in the passage of light. And that's something that either you need to heal, continue healing, and never stop. In this lifetime, if not in this lifetime, the next lifetime. But I know there's a change coming. And I'm very thankful for every lesson that I'm learning. And I'm thankful that nothing or anyone will ever stand in my way from continuing my journey, my path, my mission with the Most High God, the creator of everything. And I do it with so much love in my heart, regardless of what anyone is trying to do to hurt me. I just have compassion for those who think that they could get away with it. But I stand in my power, I stand in my space, and I know I'm protected, and I'm very thankful. So I'm going to end this video right here. I'm going to say thank you to my ancient ancestors. Thank you for coming through. Maya, thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the understanding. Thank you for, and also Tutankhamun. I would get his name correct. It's just these ancient names are very, it will come, and I will learn them all. I know that's my mission as well, and I'm very thankful. And for those who are interested in my spiritual guidance healing sessions, I will leave that in my description box. And I want to say thank you to all who support me, whatever you do. You're doing it to yourself at the end of the day. Make sure that your intentions are well when you come into this channel, because trust and believe God's watching you. And I feel your energy, and I pick it up as well. And your intentions are always coming from a pure heart. And once again, to the governments, to the people who hire people who work for them, make sure that you're taking care of your people. Make sure that they're being rewarded. Make sure that they're giving time and space for rest, because the body do needs to rest. In order to rejuvenate, in order to be creative, in order to be balanced, everything has to balance out. There's going to come a time where work is not going to be slavery anymore. It's going to be fun. Going to work with people who only has the best interest for you, who only want to help you succeed and not fail. For if they fail, their company will fail. We don't act from greed, we act from love. Sharing with one another. I love you all, and I thank you for this time. Namaste. And please, if you want to donate to my channel, I will leave that information down below. And I don't do personal readings at all for nobody. And be aware, people are posing as myself on different platforms with my picture. That's not me. I do not solicitate anybody to take my for any readings or anything. I do not. You contact me through my emails. That's it. Other than that, it's not me. Namaste. I love you all. Stay in the light. Stay in the light. Stay in the light.